see these political rallies. They happen in these nice fields with grass and a lot of flag waving, but you never see any of the candidates going to the south side of Chicago or D.C. or Watts.
You know why
or
they don't go
Harlem.
to the south side of Chicago? Because they know that the people there are not voting. They will go where they believe the votes are. I think the people who have the power are the people who they know are voting. And that's why we always hear about Medicare and Medicaid, because older people vote. And there's a responsibility to the people who you think are going to put you in office. And I think that if young people, the hip-hop community, suburban moms, minority women, single women, if they came out in droves voting, it would change the face of elections in this country forever. If that happens on November 2nd, it will change the way politicians.
And the dates of your time at the Today Show. So from all of your fans, your friends, me included, thank you for being such a shining example to all of us of what's really important, and the reason that you're stopping is the most important. God bless you and thank you.
And this is from Jamie Lee. I just want to say she planned to be here in person to give you this, but because of the fire, she went home. But she was going to surprise you. But here, this beautiful piece of art that created for you.
Extraordinary.
Gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Well, get ready because there's another person that who wanted to say a little something to you.
Hoda. Well, I know what making this decision feels like. I will assure you that yes, you have made the right move, although it has been very hard to do. And I know that Haley and Hope are going to benefit so much from this decision, and whatever you decide to do in your next chapter, in the next adventure, it will be the best decision for you and for your family.
Oprah has spoken. And it shall be.
I have actually traveled this country from the redwood forest, love those redwoods, to the Gulf Stream waters. I've seen racism and sexism and income inequality and division. I've not only seen it, at times I've been on the receiving end of it. But more often than not, what I've witnessed and experienced are human beings, both conservative and liberal, who may not agree with each other, but who'd still help you in a heartbeat if you were in trouble. These are the people who make me proud to say that I am an American. They are the best of America. And despite what some would have you think, we are not so different from our neighbors. When a house is on fire, we don't ask about the homeowner's race or religion. We don't wonder who their partner is or how they voted. No, we just try to do the best we can to save them. And if the place happens to belong to a childless cat lady, well, we try to get that cat out too. Because we are a country of people who work hard for the money. We wish our brothers and sisters well, and we pray for peace. We know all the old tricks and tropes that are designed to distract us from what actually matters, but we are beyond ridiculous tweets and lies and foolery. These are complicated times, people, and they require adult conversation.
You're cordially invited to celebrate the birth of George.
Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people. And the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people.
Well, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement? Not true, okay.
That was an easy one. What am I doing? I have different personalities, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows who's coming downstairs in the morning.
Oprah Winfrey is arguably one of the most well-known people in Hollywood, from building her own empire with her talk show and production company, but she has a tie to one of the most evil men out there right now, Diddy. Now, Oprah and Diddy are actually friends, as they've been spotted together plenty of times. They've attended charity events, been spotted at award shows, at Diddy's infamous parties, and Oprah even had him as a guest on her talk show back in the day. But when he was a guest, it was just, well, weird. As you may know, Diddy has gone by many different names. His legal name is Sean Combs. He then changed his middle name to Love at one point. He's gone by Puff Daddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, and Diddy. Why all these names? It's honestly so confusing, but it seems like Diddy will never share why they change. In 1996, under the name Puff Daddy, he released his first commercial vocal work as a rapper. He then changed his stage name from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy in 2001. On August 16, 2005, he announced on Today that he was altering his stage name yet again and would be calling himself Diddy. He then changed his name once again on November 5th, 2017, when he announced he'd be going by the name Love, stating, "My new name is Love, aka Brother Love." 2 days later, he told the press that he was joking, but then on January 3rd, 2018, he announced on Jimmy Kimmel Live that he had changed his mind again and will be using the new name after all. Now, the change became official in 2022, but personally, I just call him Diddy because all of this is just confusing, and not only for me, as many other people have been confused by what to call him, and even why he's had all these different names that constantly change. Now, in 2006, while making an appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show, Oprah tried to get to the bottom of Diddy's stage names, why he changed them, and even what they meant. Diddy, though, was not going to give up that information that easily. He said, "It's a nickname somebody gave me. I've never told anyone that. I know you get people to tell you everything, Oprah, but I can't look you in the eye and explain that one." He then shoved the question aside and said, "It's just a silly name." It was then made clear that he didn't want to share the deeper meaning and the significance of his stage name, and what's strange is that Oprah did not probe him anymore and just accepted that she wouldn't get an answer. Diddy then said, "I'll answer every other question except that one," which is just so weird. And why did Oprah just accept that? She's known for questioning and pushing her guests, but she just accepted this. Now, does she know something we don't? I mean, it's just strange overall. Now, in his other interviews, Diddy opened up about his many nicknames. As well, speaking with CNN, he shared, "I've had different name changes because I only just grew up in a neighborhood where everybody had nicknames. My nickname was Puffy," and he said he was given the nickname Puff as a child because he would huff and puff when he was angry. But it seems like that's all the information we'll get. I don't know why he's making such a big deal of it though, and it honestly just makes him even more suspicious. I mean, does Oprah know the true meaning of this? Regardless, it's just weird behavior. Recently, leaked footage shows Oprah and many other star-studded celebrities inviting people to Diddy's 29th birthday party. Now, among Oprah is Chris Rock, Ellen DeGeneres, Ben Stiller, Stephen Baldwin, and Will Smith. With this video being leaked, a lot more celebrities are being accused of being involved in Diddy's crimes. One person commented on the video, "It's crazy, anyone I see here is a suspect to me," which I gotta say, I agree with. Now, another person commented, "I think it's foul that not one person was staying away from him then, and supposedly they knew. No one was saying a word. Didn't he have some kind of big 4th of July party that anyone who was anyone would be at every year? Those people should be just as guilty accomplices." Now, only a minute or so of this footage was released, but it's said that the whole invite is 6 minutes long. Now, what happened with the rest of the footage though? Maybe it exposes sensitive information that would make Diddy and other celebrities look bad. Regardless, it's just very strange again, and the fact that Oprah was a part of this is a pretty big red flag. Attorney Tony Busby, who is representing over 120 alleged victims of Diddy's controversial freak-off parties, has finally begun sending demand letters to A-list celebrities who attended these events. Now, the letters have actually urged all the stars to settle out of court or face potential lawsuits, even if they did not engage in any kind of illegal activities. Tony has put forward an argument that their silence and inaction during the events makes them complicit, while stating that those who witnessed wrongdoing but did not intervene share the same level of liability as the perpetrators. Now, in a recent appearance on TMZ, Tony emphasized on the fact that the demand letters are a standard practice to outline the situation and encourage dialogue, but at the same time, he is fully prepared to escalate to lawsuits if that becomes necessary. He also noted that many celebrities are scrubbing their social media accounts to distance themselves from Sean Diddy Combs amidst the ongoing scandal. Then there's also Oprah's canceled documentary. Now, Oprah apparently spent a fortune to make sure her docuseries created about her never sees the light of day, after clashing with Oscar-winning filmmaker and director Kevin McDonald over the project. As the Apple TV Plus deal was coming to an end, Miss Winfrey bought back the rights to her docuseries and has since decided to put the doc on hold, a spokesperson for Oprah told Page 6. In addition, another source said Kevin made the film, but Oprah didn't like it and he refused to change it, and Oprah has paid back her fee to Apple. Now, internet users reacted to the news that the documentary was being put on hold, and they were not impressed. Many questioned if Oprah was worried some damaging information was set to become public. Well, now isn't this sketchy? One person wrote in Page 6's comment section. Now, another individual asked, what is she afraid of or hiding? Now, similar takes showed up on Twitter, as one person wrote, what is Oprah hiding? While another tweeted, Oprah Winfrey shelled out a fortune to prevent a documentary release. Sounds legit, money talks, right? Not the truth. And yeah, I gotta say that is pretty sketchy sounding. Now, it seems like Oprah has a pattern of being friends with some rich and powerful and problematic men, as this is not the first time people have noticed her choice in questionable friends. And with Oprah being as powerful as she is, people have started to question whether she's been directly involved in some of the crimes that have been happening in Hollywood. In 2020, rumors were going around that Oprah's house had been raided and she had been arrested in connection to many crimes. In a tweet though, she responded and said, just got a phone call that my name is trending and being trolled for some awful fake thing. It's not true. Haven't been raided or arrested. Just sanitizing and self-distancing with the rest of the world. Stay safe, everybody. Selma director Ava DuVernay also defended Oprah, posting, trolls and bots began this disgusting rumor. Mean-spirited minds keep it going. Oprah has worked for decades on behalf of others, given hundreds of millions to individuals and causes in need, shared her own mistreatment as a child to help folks heal. Shame on all who participated in this. But then again, this year, those rumors have arisen again. And who knows, maybe there's some truth to them this time. People have finally been noticing some of the sketchy stuff that's come out about Oprah, and maybe her downfall is upon us, especially considering her connection to Diddy.